So there will be a January 6th Awards Gala fundraiser hosted at the Trump Golf Course in New Jersey.
I don't
They said
understand how they. Go ahead, man.
they said Trump won't be in attendance for this, but Rudy Giuliani is slated to speak, and yeah, this is insane because this is one of those things where Trump said that he was going to financially support these people if they committed crimes,
That part.
and they committed the crimes, and nobody's seen a dime from President Trump. So it's really odd that this fundraiser group is doing something at the Trump golf course. He's allowing it, and this is messy, especially November is right around the corner.
That was my
You
hope.
know,
That's the only reason why he's not attending. They told him it
Right.
wouldn't be. They told him it wouldn't be good for you to go.
But it's good to
Yeah.
have it at his. Out of all the golf courses, his. He might as well be
Yeah.
there. Is at his crib. That's
Yeah.
all. It's at his crib.
And he said that he supports them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, oh my goodness. And then how? Just
Mhm.
how is there a fundraiser for these people? How? Like this is
That's-
crazy. Like you
Yeah.
ran up
Just-
in the Capitol. It don't matter.
Yeah,
Like you ran into
just for them. This isn't for a campaign. These are for people who damn near committed treason.
yeah.
You celebrating these folks.
That's what I don't understand.
And nobody's saying nothing about it. Like, that's they do what they do. They're entitled to, to have a fundraiser. Okay. But Black Lives, BLM do a march. You
We
got
might
damn near the
not
National
just for
Guard
doing
out.
a march.
Yeah, that's
This they cool with this. And
Keep
like you
them
said,
around the pool. Don't get
November-
them too close to the house.
November is right around the corner. And you doing this?
Mm. They ran
talk
up in
about-
there. They hurt security.
yeah.
How
Lady
is
got-
there a fundraiser for this? And the fact that y'all ran up in a Capitol building that's supposed to be the most secured building, y'all, and then y'all talk about showing people that they're weak. Other countries is looking like, oh shit, if their own people can run in there, we can definitely get the fuck in there.
Yeah.
So that's retarded.
January 6th now, like looking back on it, it's been what, 3-4, well, it's been about 4 years, right?
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah, this is a crazy predicament, man, because so much video has come out, contrary to what the original narrative was, that these people just broke in, where they have video where it shows like cops opening the gates.
Yeah.
It's so many strange things, and then like you hear people talk about like the shit that they didn't show on the news, where all the peaceful protests that were outside, and all we got was the band of crazy people, and then you saw the like organized paramilitary groups operating within the crowds.
Oh, you got
I mean,
that, huh?
did you? Yeah, where you see guys in black tactical gear, kind of
all the shit.
maneuvering
Yeah.
their way in.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
doing a
Yep.
mission, coming out with that laptop and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, there was so much fuckery going on. January 6th it's insane. And then you hear that they got the National Guard. Somebody had called for the National Guard, and somebody else called and told them no.
Stand down.
Yeah, it's
Stand down.
so much.
They got to stand down.
So much going on.
But regardless of what went on and the stuff that we do know, there's no need to have a fundraiser. There's no matter what went on, there's no celebration.
Why? I just
There should
somebody
not
give me-
a January 6th award gala in January 6th is a fucking oxymoron. Come on, man.
I just want to let everybody know it's so many homeless people.
Yeah,
It's so many bigger things, so many fish to fry, so many innocent people in prison, and y'all choose to fundraise these people for running, knowing what their consequences was. They had to be like, you're running in the Capitol.
Hey, just to play devil's advocate for a second.
Go for it.
we have a Congress where you can't vote these people out. Realistically, like, how much do you think your vote matters? When we've seen multiple elections where the majority vote doesn't get the candidate. We have congressmen that have been in there since the 60s. We have the Electoral College, which like screws the general populace out of their say in who are the elected officials.
Don't forget about what we just
at what
DC, who has taxation without representation. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, at what point do you say, "Hey, man, our votes aren't working. What else can we do?" And you see the frustration where these people will do something like this. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but
right
at what point do you realize that you have no other alternatives?
But
I must say that's cool. That's cool that way. But what if people who look like us?
Oh, there would have been bodies.
There would have been all killed.
That is my only rub. If it can't go both ways, it shouldn't go anyway.
It would have been a massacre.
Yeah.
It would have been blood all over that grass.
Because we're frustrated too, because it doesn't matter if you grew up in the inner city, or you have to work or do whatever in the inner city. It really don't matter who's in that White House. What really changed, in the hood? No matter who's been in the White House for the past how many years we've been voting, what has really changed for us? Nothing. So when you say about our votes don't count until we get some, somebody who put a vote or die T-shirt on and tell us, "Hey man, get your ass up. You better make a change. You better do something to light a fire up under, our community." That's when, folks get active. But other than that, man, we don't hear from these folks until, election time.
We ain't hearing from them now, considering that, they're allowing illegal immigrants or illegals to participate in the elections and all kinds of shit. It's weird, man. They're propping up all of these illegals in multiple states. Like I saw a thing the other day. California's trying to pass a bill where they can apply
money
for loans. Yeah,
125,000. 125,000.
Yeah, like no identification loans.
Yeah, take this money. Take this money and get you a crib. Get you a crib, please. Get you a crib.
In California, of all places, like Americans can't afford to live in California. How do they expect illegal immigrants to afford it?
And everybody like, dude, go ahead and give them down to 25,000 and see how they like those taxes. Yeah, see how they like those fucking taxes. So yeah, it's a gift and a curse. I ain't know what you call it. It's a loan, but you're gonna pay that shit back. That's the new stimmy. You're gonna pay that back. One way or the other. We're gonna get that back in blood or whatever. We're gonna get it back. So yeah, you can take it now. Play now, laugh later. Or play now. What's that? What's the saying? Play now, cry later. Sorry.
I know what you mean.
Fuck that all up. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Play now, cry later. Yeah. But
I'm assuming California is about to have a crisis where so many Californians have left California.
Bruh.
And I'm sure they're losing their tax base big time.
All I see is Cali plates. But yeah, they all come in here. Yeah, because the taxes are ridiculous. And anything you want to do to your house, a bunch of red tape, trying to get zoning shit, taking months, damn near years, just to add an addition onto your house. Property taxes, grocery store bag tax. I just sent this to the lady at the house about all the do's and don'ts, that's going on in Cali right now as far as, the taxes. And they pay a lot of fucking taxes. God dang, they pay a lot for every fucking thing. Everything is taxed.
And they got control over our regulations on the road as truckers.
California does.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's where all the rules come from.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It's the coast. Welcome to the coast. But yeah, man, this is go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's crazy because California has like one of the biggest economies in the world. So they get to put so many regulations on different shit. It's like, they'll have regulations for California and then the rest of the United States. And since California is so big, manufacturers will cater just to California because it's the strictest, so they can sell their products everywhere.
Yep.
You know, it's California's got a stronghold, and you know, you really don't want those motherfuckers, you know, making decisions for the rest of the country.
Yeah, don't forget about Hollywood. So yeah,
I'm sorry, I gotta say something though, because you said they trying to give immigrants loans. That's
first time home owner money. Yeah,
no. No, like that is just horrible. Like, no, you know what I mean? Like, to me, as a woman of color, it just pisses me off because it's hard for our people, even if we have the good credit, if we have the good job standing, if we have anything, it's hard for us to get anything. And you telling me that somebody that's not even from here can come over here and grab something and be further than me, like that shit will piss me off. You don't get no fucking grant. You fucking work. You
But and you can't pull a January 6th, Miss Kiki. You can't do that. No about that. Not you. Stay in your lane. That's not for you. You can't riot. You cannot do that.
That's just so weird to me. You want them out of here, right?
Yeah, California bill would allow undocumented immigrants paying taxes to get home loans. That's crazy.
They don't have to pay taxes.
Exempt.
Yes, it's
exempt. Here's what they think about you. Yeah. California.
Yeah. And you go back to the January 6th shit, you know, it's like, you know, you got Americans that are overtaxed, you know, to a point where, you know, they tax your paycheck, they tax everything you purchase, they tax your investments. And did you see the thing where they're talking about taxing your unrealized gains?
Unrealized.
Yeah. So let's say,
go ahead.
Yeah, you buy Amazon stock, right? And your portfolio goes up by $100,000. They're gonna tax that $100,000, even though you haven't taken a withdrawal on it.
It out.
Yeah. So like they'll tax that $100,000, and next year, if Amazon falls, you know, you're down 100,000 and you've already been taxed. And you haven't even benefited off this shit.
And the fact that you didn't even pull nothing out and you're already paying on it, I thought that was the whole point of making those investments. So you won't get taxed. Those are supposed to be tax shelters. Now they busting the tax shelters. Got it.
That's just weird to me to make your citizens suffer. But let's put these people that's not from here on a pedestal. They're already coming over here getting damn near free education.
That sounds about right. That sounds about
right. And they get to be on, you know, every block with a grant for their businesses.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. This is just dumb.
And take all of that tax money, like $500 billion, and send it overseas every year.
And let's keep it 100. You can make 80,000 or better, and you go get your tax return. Especially if you don't have no kids, you go get your tax return. You're saying like 15 to 2,000, the most 2,500, and you done took way more from it. You can't give me like 7,000 something because y'all took more than that.
Yes, ma'am.
You got potholes in the roads, school shootings.
That's why I be looking like people be so happy to go get their little bit of money. I'm like, fuck tax season unless you're gonna pay me. Give me, if it's a return, give me what I put in that motherfucker. You feel me? Or at least 10%. You ain't even give me, you give me like I'm keeping my money in the bank. You give me like 0.1% back.
Just stack that for me and, you know, max out my 401k. Put it towards that. I don't necessarily need to make my money make money. Put it over there for me, you know.
Ask me where I want it.
You'll still have it. I just can't touch it until I fucking retire. You could eat off some of that interest. Would be cool. But yeah, if I didn't fuck off anything and I didn't paid all my taxes, I'm not in arrears, I don't owe nobody nothing, I'm getting a little bit back, go ahead. I wouldn't mind, you know, forgoing a check and you put it in some type of account. Yeah.
I just got to say this, my people, looking to index no risk insurance, life insurance, where you can keep your money. And your money is just like a Roth IRA. It's better than a Roth IRA, and it's no tax. Okay, I just had to put that little gem in there.
Did you end up doing that?
I had a meeting today So I'm learning
nice.
about it. Yep. And I
See,
got
okay.
to follow up on Friday. So I am really thinking about doing that because
Okay.
and then here's the thing, in 10 years, you can pay it off, but still put your money in it and your money's still gonna grow. I didn't know you could pay off a policy now. I thought that was for life.
Oh yeah.
So y'all better look into it.
Yes, ma'am.
Especially if them babies 19, get your kids into it. So they could be millionaires by the time they at the end of their 30s. You understand me?
Get them straight, Miss Kiki.
Mm-hmm. Because we don't know that information. We got to find that out, people. It's loopholes all around here. We just got to search and look for it.
Yeah, the first time I ever heard that was I think Marshawn Lynch was talking about it on a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like, oh man, that's ingenious. But you know, those type of little tricks and stuff, man, they don't teach you in high school.
No, they don't. But once we get on to it, that's when they start closing those loopholes. But
yeah,
get in it now, you know, before they shut the shit down.
Yeah,
like, oh no. You
some
guys
people
can't
think
do
because the older you are, oh, I'm just going to give up on it. Oh no, just put more money in it. Just start out big. Whatever you got in your saving accounts, withdraw that, put it there because it's going to make money more than sitting in the bank. Okay, I'm done. That's the gym.
All right. Yes, ma'am.